Hi everyone. So today with me I have someone really special over here and she's going to walk us through literally through her journey. So hi Aditi.
Hi, I'm Aditi. I'm co-founder of Novium.ai.
Okay, so what does Novum actually do?
So Novium.ai is it's a platform where we help our organizations monitor AI agents, test their AI agents, evaluate them, and then ultimately auto improve them. So there are so many mistakes that your AI can still do, and you are kind of dependent on it. The world is dependent on it, and you're not able to find it, and then hence you are not able to fix it. So we help you figure out where your AI agent is going wrong, and ultimately tell you how to fix it as well. So let's say there is a cycle of 30 days which takes for development of an AI agent. It is reduced to just mere hours. Yeah.
That's really interesting. Generally, I don't get to hear people talking about evals or evaluation of agents more. We are pretty busy in building, which is the fun part and the easy part. So, how important is evaluation? And if I don't go through an evaluation of my agent, what is the probability of the risks that I'm in taking because of that?
That's a great question. And when we go to organizations today, also we hear that we have built it, we have tested it for a few cases. It looks like that it will work fine. But when they enter real life scenarios, you really don't know that your agent is going to interact with what kind of user. A grumpy user, a user who is not having a nice day, who might abuse you. What your agent is supposed to react, you don't even know. So it is very very important that you put these evals in place, not just in production, but you test them before taking it to production as well, and uh, and then figure out like what's going wrong and how to fix it ultimately. This is kind of saving developers time as well, to when your users have actually gone angry, to fix these things, then receiving a customer complaint and then fixing it is damaging the brand name as well. Why do you want to take a chance? And when we talk to our customers, we explain them in a way that when you had put your site up, a normal app up, did you not have monitoring for that? Did you not have Grafana in place for that? So why would you not want to understand what your agent is doing in production with your users as well? So it's as simple as that. You can't just get away with that.
Something for us to look out for. And I also see there's a lot of buzz. I would want to use the word of, with AI agents in terms of voice. That's happening a lot these days. So, what is your say on that? And what is the future of it? Or is it just like a hype? Or do you actually see it's going to take like a bigger turn?
Yeah. So in the last 6 months, the same thing we have also noticed, that Indian voice AI system is booming crazily. Everyone who was building chatbots, they have moved to voice AI agents. Anything that you were supposed to do by typing into an agent, you are actually able to do by speaking into it. But then again, the moral responsibility of building the right kind of agent, the reliable AI, comes onto the builder. So hence we come into the picture and we make sure that your agent is majorly, whenever let's say you're talking real life scenario, what exactly it is. There are cars, bikes around you. If your agent is calling a person who is in traffic, is it able to handle it or not? So these are the kind of cases your agent should be able to do, like exactly like a human. And if you're not, you're basically testing your agents for a world which does not exist.
Quite a real life example. Lastly, I just want to ask, like, what is the message that you have for people who are building an AI, and specifically, if you want to have any message for women founders who are wanting to get into entrepreneurship or building products, do you have any specific message or do's and don'ts you want to share with them?
Sure. So founders who are building an AI, they are already very, very, I think, eager and curious on to what's happening. And especially with Indian founders, I want to say one thing. US folks, they are still catching up, to be honest. A lot of enterprises, in US, they do not have a lot of AI agents as of today as compared to Indian ones. But now again, as I mentioned, that the responsibility, the onus lies on the builders. So they need to kind of realize that, are we actually providing reliable AI to the customers or not? So that's the thing to look for. For female founders, I would actually say the ones who want to be entrepreneurs, do not think a lot. start building first of all. Put a prototype out, validate your idea. It's a simple world, and yes, in most of the rooms you might be the only woman. Make the most of it.
That's such a strong statement, and I totally resonate with it. Go out there, build, and thank you so much. And we have learned a lot from your journey, and thank you for sharing the valuable insights for
Thank you
us.
so much. Thank you for having me here.